Hey there, today we're going to go over the CL branded 8000 BTU wall or window mount unit, depending on how you look at it. Technically it's a window mount unit, but in most RVs it is wall mounted. They build a box around it just like they have here. Usually you will find this in smaller RVs, being 8000 BTU though. If you're in again, a smaller RV, a 20 foot or something like that, this will do a great job of keeping things nice and cool for you. So let's talk about basic operation. Your control panel will be right here. First thing I do want to mention is that you have to have 120 volt power to run this, folks. You will not be able to run it off your battery alone. So you're going to want either to have shore power, or which is power at the post, or a generator running to give you that 120. But once you have that, on button will be right down here. You'll see several different options here. So I'm going to start over on this side. And as you will see, currently it is on cool, which means the compressor is running, and that will make things cooler inside. You have a couple different options. You can hit over to dry, or just have the fan running if you want, or you can switch that to auto. You'll notice as I go through some of these, it will also automatically adjust our fan speed. I can turn that up to my desired speed to get more air movement in here, cool things down a little bit quicker if I so choose. You'll also see the energy saver button right down underneath, which is great if you want to save a little bit of energy, and that's always a good thing to do, especially if it's busy at the campground. If it's July 4th and there's a lot of people using a lot of energy, the energy saver is definitely a great option. Other than that, you'll have a sleep timer on here, so that if you want to shut it off at a certain amount of time, you can do that. I believe it goes in 30-minute increments. How to check, or that'll light up if you need to check the filter. I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. And then up top is how you adjust your timer as well as your temperature, so that way you can adjust the thermostat to what you want it to be at. Now, when we talk about temperatures, that's an important thing. They have what they call a delta T, right? Or change in temperature. You can have about a 20-degree split from what it is outside to how cool you can get it inside. So what that means is if it's 90 degrees out, you come in here, you kick that on, you're only going to be able to get this down to 70 degrees inside. Any more than that, the compressor is just going to run too hard. It's going to freeze up, and you're going to be in a world of hurt. What I recommend doing, because you can get a little bit cooler in here, but what you'll want to do is turn this on in the morning. You want to get it nice and cool in the morning, so that way the fan and everything, the compressor doesn't have to work as hard to get it cool in here, and then you can sometimes get over that 20-degree differential. So pro tip, turn your AC on in the morning if you know it's going to be a hot day. What about some quick troubleshooting tips? Well, I have a couple of them. The first one is if you go to turn it on and it's not turning on, again, make sure that you have the post power turned on as well, or if you have a generator, make sure your generator is running. Second, it does have a little breaker built in right here, and that can trip, so you'll want to make sure that your green light is on so you know that you are good to go and power is running. Another issue you may have, again, is the filter, and that check filter light will generally come on, but what you want to do is there's little tabs here. You can pull this, drop it down. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but inside is a reusable filter right up front. And so you can take that out, wash it out, just make sure it is completely dry before you put it back in. And that will help not only keep cleaner air in here, but will also help your unit run more efficiently.